Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome back to the channel. We are here today to do some more PlayStation VR2 news. Today we have a look at Aces of Thunder. We've got some great news for Hitman 3 PlayStation VR2 version and its latest great update. And we going over all the new games coming this November to PlayStation VR2, and November is stacked. Plus we've got some other bits and bobs. If you enjoying those updates and want to stay on top of everything happening in the world of PSVR2, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me stay relevant, but also it helps me grow this channel and it keeps you up to date with all the latest VR news, gameplays and reviews. Let's go. We're gonna start from something quite shitty. It's just appeared on the PS Store. Cowboy Duel Red Wild West Massacre. The publisher Game 2 Top Corporation Limited is gearing up to release a VR version of Cowboy Duel. And it seems the flat version is already out, and you know what? Guess what? It's fucking shit. According to the PlayStation Store listing, it carries a very low number of ratings and isn't generating much excitement, and ratings are low anyway. Game 2 Top is also behind a game titled Escape Backrooms Horror VR on PlayStation Store. They publishing that for PSVR2 soon as well. So basically the PlayStation Store pattern is very clear. Titles are loaded with keywords like, you know, VR, horror, red for the dead of course, Wild West, whatever, simulator and stuff like that to capture searched traffic. So they're doing it SEO optimized, search engine optimization going on here. Their catalog on PlayStation Store includes Supermarket Owner Simulator Business, Urban Skater, Skaterboard Delivery, City Challenge, Critical Strike Shooter, SWAT Rescue Mission, Gallop Glory, Obstacle Racing and Horse Simulator, and some other shits like this. So what's interesting and maybe, you know what, concerning is that Sony apparently allows those kind of low quality, high keyword titles to pass through their store curation very easily. The QA just says, yeah, let's go. While we know some better, more honest and hardworking VR studios struggling to get through QA and get noticed. It's really frustrating to me. I spoke about it before, just not so long ago, about Zero Caliber, which slipped into November. Anyway, Game 2 Top's model feels like, you know, the old era of LJN games. Lots of titles, minimal polish, leveraging name recognition, or in this, you know, keyword saturation. So here they aren't licensing popular IPs, they just basically, let's say, licensing, let's call it like that, generic keywords and hoping metadata plus search equals sales, because that's how algorithms working, and it pisses me off a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna stay calm here and move on to something really cool and great PSVR2 game, which is Hitman World of Assassination. It's just got a huge new update version 3.240.3, wow, bringing over 80 fixes and improvements across all platforms, including PSVR2 and PCVR as well. One of the biggest highlights is the improved experience for the celebrity elusive target mission, which is Bruce Lee. Players who previously failed the mission will get a reset, giving everyone a fresh shot at taking down the martial arts legends. Hoo-yah! The update also fixes bugs that made it impossible to complete and even adds clearer objective for those of you who needs to follow something more clear. I am one of you as well. VR players will notice some very welcome upgrades too. You can now literally shake it off, that's how they call it, and basically shaking your inventory in virtual reality will make illegal items drop to the floor. A fun and immersive little touch. There are also several technical fixes. NPCs no longer go flying into the air after being choked out, something I really enjoyed. Shadows and reflections now render correctly in both eyes. And dynamic resolution scaling can now be toggled in the PCVR version. And if you've been struggling with stealth kills, fiber wire detection and briefcase storage books have also been addressed, making gameplay smoother and more reliable in VR. Outside of the VR, the elusive target, it can be now sorry, you know, when you had this 12-hour cooldown, I lost my trail of thought here. Now that has been slashed to just about 30 minutes, letting players jump back into this much faster after a failed attempt. The Bruce Lee pack remains on sale until November 20th this year, after which it will be pulled from stores. So now there's perfect time to jump back in and see what they fixed and what's work. Now we're gonna talk about November releases, but before I start those November releases, two things that I want to start from. And first thing for starters is Aces of Thunder. As tipped to me by one of my subscribers, the YouTube channel Training Days is currently playing through the single player campaign. He's mainly flying T-Flight HOTAS with rudder pedals and even tests motion controls briefly. Something early previews didn't really show because that wasn't implemented in the game, so it looks like it might be implemented now. So I've put this channel link down in the description so you can check out the campaign. I think he uploaded second or third video today with Pearl Harbor. It looks pretty neat. Anyway, let's check out this release date for still 2025. So basically I went through their socials and stuff, and on Facebook they saying, we know that you are eagerly awaiting the release of Aces of Thunder, and that is due this year. On Instagram they saying the same, the release of Aces of Thunder, it's due this year. On X/Twitter they said, don't worry, as we said, the game will be released in 2025. We can't announce the release date yet. Steam page still listed for 2025 and same PlayStation Store. So it feels like 2025, it is the year. It's quite safe bet now, I think. And it's not too far away, only 2 months left. So I wonder if that might be one of the November releases. Who knows? But second of all, I just quickly want to talk about PSVR2 day live stream on Tuesday, 4th of November at 2:30 PM Eastern Time, or 7:30 PM General Metric Time. Forgot the name, GMT, forgot the middle of it. Anyway, so Without Parole, that's on their channel, team up with Flat2VR Studios, and Flat2VR have already teased RoboQuest announcement. They specifically mentioned the launch date during the show, so keep an eye on that segment. Also, Shadowgate VR Mice of Mythrock has now trophy lists on the PlayStation profiles, PlayStation Store, which is usually a strong signal that a release date is close. So both RoboQuest and Shadowgate could be dropping this November. V-Racer developers said they're gonna be on that showcase, so I wonder if that might be dropping at some point this year or early next year. Who knows, this one might be coming soon. But either way, you can expect also in this live stream plenty of other announcements and some other news updates and everything. So it looks pretty exciting. It's a day I cannot wait for, and it's not too far away. Now, with that out of the way, November looks stacked anyway, so I've done week by week list here because we got new release pretty much every week. So let's go, and we start from week 1 of Lies and Rain, releasing on November 4th, and this is a dark story driven experience, and it's ready for you very soon, and it looks pretty cool. I'm playing this one for the review. I cannot say too much because I'm under the embargo. But you played the demo, you probably like it, so yeah, I'm gonna elaborate more on the day of the release. But also, during week 1, we get in Rouge Apex Edition, but that on November 6th, and you're gonna strap on your wingsuit and race through the mountain valleys at super fast speed. Rouge is all about extreme sports and adrenaline-fueled descents, and now it's fully remastered for PSVR2 with improved visuals and physics and all improvements across the board. Improved multiplayer as well with more people. I'm playing this one for review as well, so you hear my thoughts soon. During week 2 of the November, we get in Luminous Arise. On 11th of November, the legendary Rhythm Puzzle series makes its VR debut. Stacked and sync glowing blocks to the beat of the music in one of the most hypnotic and stylish puzzle games ever made, and now with PSVR2 support straight from the bat. Now, in week 3, we get in Hotel Infinity on November 13th, a mysterious sci-fi adventure set in a time-looping hotel that never ends. You explore eerie corridors, solve puzzles, and uncover the reality that keeps folding it on itself, or rebuild for PSVR2 immersion. For week 4, we get in Demio and Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked on November 20th. This is the tabletop dungeon crawling meeting the world's most iconic RPG brand. Demio returns with official Dungeons and Dragons crossover content. Grab your dice, pick your class, and dive into full VR co-op adventure. On week 5, we get in Pulse on 25th of November, a surreal horror experience inspired by liminal spaces and backroom-style nightmares. You wander through endless echoing swimming pools, where something unsettling lures just out of sight. Now, fully PSVR2 support will be with you at launch. Anyway, that's not all the games, because also slated for November but without exact release date yet is Zero Caliber Remastered. This is very popular military shooter. It returns fully rebuilt for PSVR2 with upgraded visuals and smoother gun handling, so expect this close quarters combat, good co-op missions, and plenty of guns, attachments, and everything else in this game. So it is listed on the PS Store with November window, but no specific date yet. Same goes for Made of Scare VR from a Welsh Interactive, and this is their horror experience that takes the cult classic survival game and reimagines it for PSVR2. Expect tense stealth gameplay, sound-based scares, and eerie environment. It's due sometime in November, I don't know when, but there is no release date, but stay tuned to the channel, because as soon as I know, I will let you know. And that's it for today. Let me know which games you picking up. There's definitely going to be more. Looks like November is gonna be so great for PSVR2 owners. We got so many games, so let me know what you're thinking of. Save some money, because you're gonna spend it all probably. And for now, that's it. Make sure you subscribed for latest PSVR2 news, reviews, and gameplays, and anything else, and to help me grow and stay relevant. And of course, press a like, it's always nice, it helps the channel. I super appreciate everything all of you do, and for now, that's it. Bye.